Please open your book, Practical Psychology Counseling, History Taking chapter. So in this book, every chapter is emotional turbulence. Before the start of emotional turbulence, there is history taking. The most important thing which you can do for a psychology client is talking to them, understanding their history. When you are understanding the history, don't become a stenographer and start writing their notes. You are not a stenographer. You're a counselor. You are supposed to remember their stories. You are supposed to remember their key events, key people, relationship with these people, and sometimes the name of these people. You must remember the name of the client. All the conventional old traditional books will tell you the good qualities of a counselor are empathy, sympathy, listening. Oh. So do you want to empathize with the client and reciprocate their depression? Do you want to put yourself in their shoes? Do you want to sympathize people? Do they want you to sympathize? No. Listening is also not sufficient. The number one best quality of a good counselor, successful counselor is, write down in the chat. What is the number one best quality? Whatever you think. Those who have read the book will give a correct answer. Those who have not read, they will give some answer, but it's okay, not bad. Okay. Smile is the number one best quality. Very good. Pratibha is saying smile. She had just fight with her husband, so that's why. Smiling face and communication. So listening is not sufficient here. So you have to communicate. You have to ask questions bilateral. When you want to engage the client, so there is going to be to fro of the question answers dance. So first step in history taking is your introduction. Who are you? What are you? So your name, your title, psychology counselor, psychotherapist, marriage counselor, child counselor, whatever you are. Then you say, introduce a little bit about yourself, right? What you do, what methods you use, or you focus on the practical tips, yeah? And how is your journey? Journey means not your personal life story journey of crying and all turbulence, of your journey with helping the clients. So typically, how many clients you have held, how many, since how long you have been doing this. Okay. Even if you have been doing it as a passion or a free or for your friends, still count it as a sessions. Just give me a second. I need to clean my specs. One time I was I have specs in childhood. So once I asked my father to clean my specs. So you know what he did? He took my specs and spat on it and started cleaning. I was like, what? Yeah, that is a standard protocol to clean specs. Then I never asked anyone else to clean my specs. If you are empathetic, you are the poor counselor. You will cry. After every session, the client is crying, you will cry. Every client, that troublesome client troubles, you will feel that these troubles are yourself. Client is talking about her husband, you will think of your husband, right? Your husband is good, her husband is bad, but you will start thinking your husband is a monster if you are empathetic. If you put yourself in their shoes, it means what are you doing? You are going to their place and completely experiencing their emotions. The transference of emotion, transference of energy is happening. Do you want to earn that money? Yeah. So do you want to earn 1,500 rupees from someone and tell them that I will do energy transfer with you, you transfer your negative energy to me, and I will do positive energy to you just for 1,500 rupees? Yeah. So it is like you are selling your soul. You are selling your happiness. Don't do that. For 1 crore, you can do that. Yeah. Don't do it for 1,500 rupees. You are not going to get a client for 1 CR. The only way to get 1 CR in psychology is probably to do PhD and write the book, all those things. So number one, you will introduce yourself. What is your name? Who are you? Who are you means what is your title? Then how has been your journey or your client's journey probably, rather than your journey, your client's journey with you. What methods you use? Either you use relate pillar tools for marriage relationship counseling, you use practical psychology counseling, or you use psychotherapy methods or psychodynamic methods or neuroplasticity. So you mentioned them. And you tell that you convince the client that you are the best. Yeah, you are the good. If you cannot speak this statement that I'm the best, I'm the good counselor, the client is never going to be convinced. You cannot speak that statement because you are not yourself convinced. If you are not convinced, you need to do only one step. Read this book. As long as you get convinced, because the knowledge will give you that confidence. In this book, for every condition, you will learn how to diagnose, how to actually counsel them. What is the conversation script between the client and counselor? You will learn what are the medicine side effects, which typically a client is taking from psychiatrist. What are their common questions and how to answer it correctly? Most important part. So you don't want to give a roundabout answer, direct, straightforward answer. So, and the fifth is, what are the management tips or practical tips you will tell the client? Okay. Don't tell the client start writing the journal. Yeah. That is the last thing they are going to do before they die. You are not doing yourself. And that journal doesn't help so much. They have no motivation. There are other things other than that. So those other things are mentioned here. So apply those. Before, if you are not confident of the client management, so when you give the client the appointment, and you typically tentatively, you know from the history or 5 minutes talk, what is their diagnosis? Read that chapter from this book before taking up the client. Then next step comes is the client introduction. Client's name, you should remember that. Don't write when you write them WhatsApp, don't write, hey, how are you feeling? Yeah, I'm feeling like a dustbin actually, after reading your message. Yeah. Now, if you write something like, hey, Merin, how are you feeling? Yeah, I'm feeling good, because you remember my name. So there is a bond now. You should know what is their qualification, what is their educational background, what is their profile, what is their career journey, what is their socio-economic and education status you understood. What is their family status? Diverse, single, conflicted, complicated, struggling, going through multiple stories. So you should know a client as you want to know your friend, right? When you hear the story from your friend gossiping, so you remember every story, every name of the actress and all those things, right? So here same, you should remember. Your intention is not to make friends. Don't become a friend of your client. It means you need help actually. So never make notes. Do not write it. Your introduction, client introduction. Then comes present, what are you facing? Present issue, the symptoms. Sometimes client come and directly give you the diagnosis. I have ADHD. Yeah, that is your Google diagnosis, but tell me what is happening with you. That ADHD may be mislabeled by you or maybe mislabeled by someone who wanted to extort money from you by making you a zombie for lifetime, by giving you some medicines, right? It may not be the true thing, or you may have diagnosed yourself. So there are mothers who come with 8-year, 10-year daughter and they say, my daughter has ADHD, anxiety and depression. She's taking medicine for all these things. Yeah. Is it like some social status symbol that your daughter has this? The son has autism. Is it a social celebrity symbol that your son has autism? Not good. So tell me what is the issue? Tell me what is your emotional turbulence? Tell me what are your symptoms? What is happening with you? Yeah. Now, sometimes some clients understand you are using 2-3 statements for the same thing. Some clients understand what you are meaning. Some clients, they do not understand. They are dumb. So you write Okay. So you write or you ask them. And I mean, like whether you're feeling anxiety, stress, depression, insomnia, low mood, irritability, fighting, anger, people not understanding you. So, so the problem is with you actually. Yeah. The problem is that. So, or uh, loss of interest in activities which you used to do, sleeplessness, more sleep, waking up early in the morning, not able to sleep, not able to work, not able to focus. What is your problem? So tell me in that. So that comes the emotional turbulence, what you're facing, right? The symptoms, what you're facing. What is the issue you're facing, right? Then comes how long it is happening, how frequently it is happening. Right? There was once upon a time you were happy and everything. What was that time? Most of the clients will say marriage. So one day before marriage, I was very happy and suddenly I got married, and that is the start of my destruction of life, destruction of this. Yeah. So don't starting your own marriage there. Yeah, it happens. It happened with me also. Don't do that unless that is a part of your joke. Yeah, or fun. Uh, so one was a time you were happy. So when it started, how frequently it happens? Now, someone who is having depression and says that this depression has waxing and waning, you need to be careful. Either it can be bipolar disorder, depression followed by mania, 2 weeks depression, followed by 4 days of manic episode, or binge drinking, binge promiscuous behavior, binge shopping, risky behavior. Or the second option can be seasonal depression. What is it? You need to understand. Now, don't come to the diagnosis immediately, what the client says. Right? Your objective is not to label the client, objective is to help the client. Just diagnosing the client doesn't help them. So you have to, next step. Emotional turbulence, how long it is happening, how frequently it is happening. Next is stages. Fourth is trigger factors. What are the trigger factors? So if something happens, someone does something, you do something, some scenario happens, you face the same emotional turbulence. Something what you expected did not happen, you face the same emotional turbulence. So what are your trigger factors? Yeah. Understand this trigger factor important. Then fifth is, what is the emotional trauma that is leading to? So we are journeying from now to the past. Emotional turbulence, trigger factors, and emotional trauma. So if you want to journey further ahead, right? So further journey is going to be from emotional turbulence. What is the dysfunction is this causing? So your emotional turbulence is anxiety, stress, depression, fear, worry. Now, what is the dysfunction it is causing? The dysfunction is you are not able to work. You are not able to grow in your career. You are not able to earn money. You are stuck. You are not exploring. You are not happy. Everything is there. Yeah. But you are still not happy. So that is a forward journey. So what is your dysfunction? These are all good for history taking. But if it comes to helping the client really, this is going to be emotional turbulence, the trigger factors, and emotional trauma. Now, remember always trauma is of 3 types. What are the types of trauma? Please write on the chat, those who have read the book. There are some students, I know their name, they pretend they have read the book and they write some answer from their own mind, but I like them very much. It's absolutely okay. It's okay. You can do that. But reading the book will give you knowledge there. Yeah. What you invested, you should take best out of. Write in the chat. And if you don't want to read the book while doing your chores, while traveling, cooking, or something, you can always scan the QR code in the book and watch the recording. There are 3 types of trauma. One is the trauma which is deep buried and the client has moved forward in life. Whatever big trauma it is, but the client has moved forward deep buried. And if you expose this trauma now, if you open up this trauma, if you visit this trauma back, it will reopen many problems in client's present life, either personal life or emotional life. You don't want to touch that. The second type of trauma is very good. So the second type of trauma is where the client is channelizing you are channelizing your energy for your growth. You were called dumb in the class, you won Nobel Prize. You were called not creative and you were removed from the art class, you started Walt Disney. You were removed from the basketball, you became NBA player. You were fired from some companies multiple times, multiple companies, you started your own company. Your girlfriend's father told you that you are poor, so you decided to become rich. Your boyfriend left you, or some good prospect left you because you were not looking good, so you became good looking, not necessarily supermodel, so good looking. Yeah. And presently you are happy in your life. So whatever the emotional trauma has happened, you are using it to channelize your energy and you are doing it good for your life. That's good. Same is the way for OCD. If someone has OCD, you can use it for something which involves that skill, obsession for perfection. You can be a writer, a painter, a music player, or you can find a job which requires systematic things arrangement. Or maybe you can get into a job which requires perfection. But while you are on the path of perfectionist, don't get lost there. Don't waste your time so much in cleaning the knob that you forget that you have to open the door also. Those who try to be perfectionists, they never do anything. So they are waiting for the right time. They are waiting for the motivation. They are procrastinating because they are trying to be perfectionists. Whatever you can, you start. Being average is the best. Because if you are average, you can start something right now. You can start whatever you have done. There is no expectation of perfectionism. There is no fear of failure or embarrassment. The stress is gone. The stress of over expectation from yourself is gone. The stress of others' expectation on you is gone. Right? So being average is the best. Always remember, best finishes last. All those people who were best in the school, they are not doing good in their life actually. Yeah, that doesn't mean the backbenchers are the toppers. That is just a YouTube and TikTok videos. It doesn't happen in real life. The second ranker, third ranker, who are the average, they get to be the toppers in life. Yeah, in terms of happiness, peace of mind, and money. If you believe you are the average, write in the chat, I'm average. If you believe you are the best, write down in the chat, you are best. Being average gives me happiness. Baba, whatever I can do this much. Yeah. I can earn only this much. Yeah. Very. It doesn't mean that you do not have aspiration. It doesn't mean that you do not have a target. So you keep a target that you want to earn 1 lakh per month, and even if you are earning 60 lakh, 60,000 per month, that itself is a success. Yeah, because you are average, it's okay. Very good. Average and happy is the best combination. And if you write you are happy, it means you have a good marriage. Very good. Because most of the married people, they are not happy. Blink your eyes if you agree. The number of times you blink, more you agree. So don't say yes or no, or don't say another thing, because someone is watching you from some angle. So be careful. Uh, so then the third trauma is the trauma which is causing you emotional turbulence in the present life. Okay. So the trauma which is still causing you flashbacks. The event has happened around 3 months back and you are getting nightmares or the memory dreams of that event. The event has happened around 6 months back and you are getting flashback of it. This is the trauma which is affecting your present life. The event has happened and you are You should have responded in a different way for a particular trigger, but you are responding in a different way. It is affecting you emotionally. It is causing you symptoms. It is causing you dysfunction. It is stopping your growth. It is preventing you to be happy. This is all emotional trauma. So you need to heal those traumas. It can be multiple group of traumas. It can be single trauma, big event, right? So this trauma can be losing your job, losing your business, financial crisis, health crisis, spiritual crisis, mental crisis, marriage crisis, all those things. Yeah. Betrayal in relationship, betrayal in job or business, all those things. Right? Now, some people, they tend to bounce back. If there is a crisis, they tend to bounce back again. And some people, they succumb to it. The same level of crisis, some people will be able to come back, some people are not able to come back. It depends on your emotional bank balance. Plus, if someone has multiple traumas, that succumbs them. So what you need is, number one, you need to heal your traumas. And number two, you need to have an increased emotional bank balance. So what is the solution for that? The solution for that is experiential psychotherapy, neuroplasticity, and psychodynamics. Experiential psychotherapy and neuroplasticity and psychodynamics, this is taught in Sunday classes, which is a separate program, wherein you learn our copyright methods to heal someone completely and permanently. All these emotional turbulence which is happening, they are because of some deep-rooted trauma, anxiety, stress, depression, anger, fear in children or adults, throwing away life, giving up, hopelessness, surrounded by people, still loneliness, having money, having family, everything, still unhappy. Because of something is there. So you need to heal those traumas. So there are methods to erase your traumatic memory, replace your traumatic images, to increase your emotional bank balance. So which you will learn in psychotherapy program in Sunday classes. You can read more in detail about that in this book, or you can WhatsApp me. I will send you the details. So what is life? Life is not perfect. So life, when you are born, life is like white sheet. But the things go wrong. You wanted to paint a beautiful color. You wanted this to be like a beautiful color thing and everything. But some black dots fell on it. Black color fell on it. And now if you try to paint around it, this black color is going to smudge your life further. That is a trouble. You cannot erase this black dot. That may be a grief, that may be a betrayal, that may be something crisis. What you need to do is you need to understand and accept that this black now dot is a part of your life, white page, and create a meaningful life around it. Draw new painting surrounding it. So there is one painting which happened like that. I will show you. And sometimes this black streaks will fall on the good part also. It's okay. Now this is a life. So either you can just cry or tear away this shit and wait for the next life to come. Yeah. And next life means the next birth. Or you try to find a meaningful life around it. Life is also like, so when you're living your life, sometimes you get crumbled, sometimes you get crushed, either because of a pressure, betrayals, relationship issues, job, and all those stress and all those things. So your mind is now like piece of crumpled paper. This is how your trauma is trapped inside. So you need to open this piece of paper. Try to iron it. Try to press it under something. So press it under your responsibilities, press it under something, your meaningful career, what do you want? Yeah. And try to compress it so that it again becomes writable paper. But remember, these wrinkles completely will not go. And whatever is these wrinkles, that defines a new design. Probably some new design, some meaning may come out of it. So you need to understand. You don't need to heal your trauma completely and permanently, everything, 100%. Even if this trauma is affecting your present life. How much you need to heal? 80%, 90%. 50% is also success. You will never be able to heal it 100%. In the attempt of trying to heal it 100%, You are forgetting that your life has other pages also. Yeah. And so many traumatic pages are there. Your whole life will go in therapy only if you try to completely make it wrinkle free. It's not going to. Remember, this is life. It's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be fair. You are a good person. Bad things happen to you. It's like going to a forest. You are a vegetarian standing in front of a lion, and you are thinking because you are just vegetarian, the lion will not eat you. What stupid. Lion is a lion. People are going to betray you. People are going to break your trust. People are going to hurt you. Just because you are a good person, it doesn't mean life is going to be fair with you. You need to learn to live with that. To learn to live with that, you need higher emotional bank balance. So there are methods to increase your emotional bank balance. Few methods I have mentioned in the book, and some of the copyright methods are stored in Sunday classes. While you are taking the history, explain this concept to the client so that the client has realistic approach. You know, all the counselors they visit, either they say that, okay, nothing much can be done, your diagnosis is this, or they are pretending to heal them completely and straighten their page and completely iron it smooth page again. In that, they're extorting a lot of money out of it. And the client becomes a client, dependent client for lifetime. That is not a life. And what is the problem with the medicines? So the next part of history taking comes the medicine. So now there are certain conditions, or sometimes some clients, they are already visited psychiatrists and they are under medication. And either they want to drop out from the treatment, or they are suffering a lot, or they have been taking medication since so long time that they have forgotten themselves. There is a problem with the medicines. So you need to counsel them this, right? Not to pursue them to start medicine, no, but to take your therapy session so that they get healed. You cannot take medicines for lifetime. You have to wean off. And medicines have a lot of side effect. They have dependency. So you will need to increase the dosage. So the only solution is for you to heal your emotional traumas and take your help. How much money you are spending on medicine? How much money you are spending on psychiatrists? How much money you are losing if you are not happy? If you are not doing your function? So much less money I'm going to take from you to heal you with my psychotherapy methods. That's a worth investment for you. If you suffer next 1 year, whatever you are suffering, how much money you opportunity cost, how much money you are supposed to earn and you are losing it. How much money you are ready to trade your life with someone happy. Buy happiness. Fraction of it, very small fraction of it, I'm going to take from you as a psychotherapist. If you invest that, you will be healed. You will get back to your function. You will be able to live a normal life. So this is a crucial part of explaining them. Coming back to the medicines. Now, when you start any psychiatric medicine, so this is effect, this is a time. So 21 days it takes for most of the medicines to start their effect. And side effects will start, the beneficial effect takes 21 days. Side effect starts from day one. Sudden side effects. So the client may drop out. That's why you need to explain to the client that if your psychiatrist has given you medicine, they have evaluated benefit versus risk, benefit versus side effects. So you follow the medications. This is in the tendency of the medicines that it is going to happen. But now, going ahead, after 6 months or 1 year, this medicine will stop having effect. Effect will drop down. So your psychiatrist will increase the dose. When they increase the dose, side effects will further increase. And you are getting dependent. And you are becoming zombie. Earlier, you were not happy and awake for 16 hours, and now you are a zombie sleeping for 18 hours. What kind of life is this? So in the pursuit of finding your happiness by some medicines, you have become zombie, not a good life. So there is a solution for you. So in psychology, there are two things. One is counseling and another is psychotherapy. Counseling means talking to the client, listening them, telling them what to do, answering their questions. And psychotherapy means healing them completely, permanently. Healing the root cause, healing the traumatic events, healing traumatic images, replacing traumatic images, erasing traumatic memories, increasing their emotional bank balance. When you do that, you can engage the client for 10 sessions. It means you can earn 10 times more. You can charge more of this, and you're called psychotherapist. This explanation to the client is very crucial so that builds their real estate. Most of the clients, they have been doing window shopping, jumping from one client to another. And those who are going to a psychiatrist, most of the clients, because the side effects are so much, they tend to believe that this is their life. They cannot escape from it. So you can explain them the traumas. Three types of traumas. Your introduction, client introduction, symptoms or emotional turbulence, trigger factors, trauma, explaining about the medicine side effect and why they should continue, and why they should take help early to wean off the dose. They cannot stop it by themselves. They have to consult their psychiatrist. Explain them three types of traumas and how it works. Next is listening to their story. Now comes their story. So that is a crucial part of the history taking. In the story, it is going to be what happens, when happens, what are the trigger factors, who are the people involved, who are the actors in this, what is their relation, what is their name, how it affects, how you try to cope up, what some trigger happens, what is your reaction, what do you think should be your reaction, what is the problem if this is your reaction, then what is the problem you are facing, and if you would have reacted it differently, what is the benefit you would have got. You ask them all those things. This typically takes 2 sessions for completing this. Before the end of first session, you should have a clear-cut plan for the client that this is my plan for you. I'm going to heal you this way. So these are your traumas. I'm going to use this method, this method, this method. I'm going to heal you. So you should have a plan for at least 5 sessions, ideally 10 sessions. Otherwise, after first session, the client will not come. At the end of first session as well as second session, you have to tell the client what are the steps they should do. The tips or the management part. In the book, for every chapter, there is a management for every condition. All those you tell them. What are the things they should do to manage their condition? You can make some notes or cheats while talking to the client. Initially, if you do not remember things. Then, before you end then, 3 things you are doing. One is making the healing plan for them or psychotherapy plan for them or telling them what you are going to do. Second is you are telling them the management things, what they should do. The third is you allow them to ask their questions. And you give an answer which is going to satisfy and make them happy. Remember, they have asked this question to other counselors, they were not happy. They were not satisfied. That's why they are asking. These questions are always repeated. It is going to be the bunch of 5-10 questions for every condition. And these questions are different for different conditions. So based on 2 decades of my practice, I have written those questions and good answers, which makes them twinkle in their eyes. Yeah, I like this counselor so much. She has given me the right answer. I will come to her again. I will refer more clients. Then there is a one secret segment, which is mentioned in every chapter. which you should tell the client depending on the condition so that the client comes back to you again. The follow. How many of you want to become rich counselors? Write on the chart. If you write, you will become rich. To become rich counselor, you will need to invest your time, energy, resources, money to learn something more. Yeah. Some people have expectation, I have invested 20,000, 45,000, I want to earn lakhs. It is not happening in your present qualification. It is not happening in your present business. So understand how much you invested there. And now this is a proportion of that. So same ratio, it is going to happen. I guarantee you, if you learn psychotherapy methods, you will learn at least 10 times more. For a counseling, you can charge 500 to 1,000 per session. For psychotherapy, you can charge 2,500 to 5,000. 2,500 to 5,000 per session. Plus, in counseling, you have a plan of 1 or 2 sessions. In psychotherapy, you have a plan of 10 sessions. When you do psychotherapy methods, the clients are seeing you that you are using some methods instead of just talking, in addition to talking. So they refer you more clients. They come to your home. Your objective, sincere objective should be to heal the client completely and permanently. So many times in the market, people are like, no, if I heal them completely permanently, they will not come again. They are not going to come to you again if you do not have that intention. They will go to someone else and they keep on bouncing. If you heal them completely permanently, for next turbulence, they will come to you. They will refer more clients and you will feel satisfied. Whatever you want was justified. Can someone tell me what is the page number for history taking chapter? So that what points I have missed, we'll cover it now. History taking. 11 points history taking. About yourself, about client. Then emotional turbulence, trigger factors, emotional trauma, importance of medicines, side effects of medicines, importance of you as the counselor, why they should take your help. Then ask their, explain them 3 types of traumas, how it helps, how it works. Ask them how their day looks like, how their week looks like, how their month looks like. In the symptoms, we already covered the frequency and the intensity of the symptoms. Once you identify emotional trauma. So once you identify emotional trauma, your objective is to work at that, to heal them for that. Ask them for present, any trigger factors, what is happening, your reaction is this, what is the loss with this? If your reaction should be what is the benefit of this? I need to add this point in the next edition. Then give them management tips, what you are sure they should do. Explain them your plan for next 5 sessions, 10 sessions, what you are going to do very clearly before the end of first session. Ask the client whatever questions you want to ask me, ask. If they ask you personal life question, you have to say, I don't want to discuss my personal life. It is about you now. The most important part, which we missed out, is before taking the session, the step 1 is taking the money from the client. Yeah. Don't do free sessions. If you do free session with the client, your friends, relatives, what they will do? They are ready to take a session if it is, as long as it is free. Yeah. As long as you say you are going to charge money, they are like, I don't need treatment. I don't need counseling. Or they will say you are not good enough. Or they will say, yeah, for money, I can go to a better counselor. It means they treat you as a dustbin, as a dirt. Yeah. So it is a favor they are doing by coming to you for free. Wow. And after completing the sessions, they will call some people and say, I think this woman is psycho. I don't know. She needs help. She's thinking that this Shilpa is like thinks herself as a counselor, but I think she herself needs help. They will do the bitching part. Sometimes some relatives, they will call you and say, your session was not that good. Huh? I did not fail. Actually, you should do, I have done this. If you know everything, then why you are doing it? Why you came to me? Yeah. Most of your friends who've come to you for counseling sessions, they are thinking you are a dumping yard. They are dumping their problems and bad stories and negativities on you. They have no intention to hear any single solution from you. They have no intention to help you on or gain confidence or pay you. The day you will call them to explain your problem, they will say, actually, I'm busy, Don't become dumping guard of people. Never do counseling for free for any relative. If a relative needs help, charge them so that they value you. Now, some relative will blackmail you. Hey, you are my friend, you are my relative, that's why you should do it for free. So you blackmail them. You are my relative, you are my friend, to support me. My fees is normally 1,500 rupees. You pay me 2,000 rupees because you are my loving friend and relative. Yeah. Yes. Yes. And they will run away. They will block you because you are a poor counselor. Yeah. You are a bad counselor. Suddenly, as soon as you charge them, or suddenly they are good now. They don't need any help. I will get back to you when I need help. How many of you have experienced this? Write down the chat. If you experience any of this, those who are not writing, they have experienced themselves or they have done this with others. Write on the chat, you have done this with other or you experienced this. If it has happened few times, it is going to happen again, every time. Stop helping people and relatives. Charge them money. Yeah, they will value you more. Have you visited some saloon which has a free service? At the end of the service, if they ask you how was service, you will say, okay, not good, bad. But if they charge you, you are like, even if you are so sad and unhappy with your haircut, you are like, yeah, it's good, very smile and big smile. As soon as you come out, you are crying. Yeah. Has it happened to you? That's why I stopped going to saloon at all. Forget it. While you are managing any client, whatever is their condition, do not forget that you have your own emotions. Do not forget your first responsibility is you. You want to be happy, you don't want to lose peace of your mind. So in the process of helping insane people, don't lose your sanity. That is a crux of the psychology history taking. Write down the chat if you have some questions. So you have 4 minutes to ask questions. You can ask stupid, silly, very stupid question. Absolutely okay. I will answer it very sincerely. Yeah. Because everyone has those stupid and easy question, and they don't have courage to ask. You have the courage to ask. So you become my favorite if you ask me stupid questions. If you ask me difficult question, I will tell you read the book. Everyone asks some stupid question. Yeah, I need to refill my water. Excuse me, any volunteer here? So Akshara is asking, how can I know that client is not revealing the truth? Madam, if you manage your relatives as a client, they will never reveal the truth. And you will always have a question whether they are revealing the truth. They will not do that because they know you are going to go gossiping about them. So this question comes only when it is related as a client. This question does not come from a stranger. Whatever stranger is telling you, you have to accept it as truth. You are not a detective or a CBI, or you are not going to do anything. Yeah? So whatever the client says, you assume that is the truth. Yeah? The client has come to you for the help. So it is a responsibility of the client to tell you the truth. Some part they are going to hide. It's okay. None of your business. How to be a good counselor if someone is an empathetic person and has gone through a lot of hurt and trauma themselves? That's a good question. It has a solution for that. If you yourself has undergone hurt and trauma, it means you are going to be a good counselor because you understand what they have suffered. And if you are writing this question, it means you are already taken on the journey to convert your pain to help people. You have suffered a lot. Now you have chosen a career, you have chosen a path of getting the knowledge to help other people. You will need to learn next step now. You will need to learn psychotherapy methods, wherein you learn how to heal those traumas, how to overcome crisis, how to erase traumatic memories, how to increase emotional balance. In the Sunday classes, I do the demo of the methods. With this demo, when you watch this demo, you learn by watching this demo. The experience of watching the demo itself heals you. And then you can practice on your clients. And these are our copyright methods, so they are not available anywhere. Nitu is like, does it mean should we always follow the guidance and can we not use our personal judgment and be raw while talking to the client? You can be raw with the client and directly say that you are hopeless, your husband is right, you are wrong. But the problem is most of the client will run away. Unless that client understands that, yeah, this is true. Okay. You don't want to do that with a client who's paying you money because most of the clients will not accept that truth. The second part, you cannot be judgmental. You cannot validate or invalidate their thoughts or emotions. You cannot, if someone says that, yeah, my husband is beating me, but I'm still want to live with him. You cannot tell her, no, you leave that husband. Whatever is the reason, that is her reason. If someone says parents are the monster, you don't say, no, they cannot be monster, So that is not your parents. She's talking about her parent. What is your problem? Yeah. So you don't invalidate. If someone says that she is not feeling good, if some event happens, don't say it is such a minor event. Why you feel bad? So that is what is happening is you are invalidating them. Now, if someone says that, yeah, they beat their husband, they beat their wife, they beat their children, they had a fight at workplace and you judge them, they will not tell you truth next time. They will hide. Right? So your judgment is their punishment. Don't do that. And if you invalidate, then that client is gone already. You can be raw with some clients who are ready to accept. Yeah, I'm very raw. So I'm not a diplomatic, I'm not a goody-goody person. If I feel that someone is not good enough, I tell them very frankly. If someone asks me, can I shift to counseling business? If I feel that she cannot, for whatever reason, I say, no, you cannot. And this is the reason, 1, 2, 3, 4. I tell them frankly. If I see someone has low confidence, but there is some potential and she asks me a question, can I do it? Even if she does not believe, I will say, yes, you can do it because of this reason. All those who have suffered themselves, they are the good counselors actually. Because they understand the pain and they are already on the journey of converting their pain to mission in life to help other people. And how do you get happiness? So once you understand this ball game that you derive happiness by helping others, that is the good business. I mean, real good business. You don't need to file any guidance or follow any guidance for counseling actually. So what is mentioned in this book is for you to choose how much you want to follow. Yeah. If you follow this, You will be a good counselor. You will earn much more than presently what you are doing. Yeah, correct. Hey, who is this Motorola? Can you not write your own name? Motorola is your name. Okay. Any more questions? Hey, I need refill of water here. So I have a volunteer to go. I will go and refill it. In the meanwhile, you please type your questions if you have something. Yeah, I know you. I can see from your face, but next time you join with the correct name. Give me a minute. In the meanwhile, you think what you want to ask. Any case study or anything you can ask, or any topic you can ask, I will answer it. I will refill this water because everyone is upstairs, so it's not a good idea to travel. There was a once upon a time. There is to be time. If you ask your child, like if you want to get some work done from your child, they say no very often. So you tell them that, can you show me how to do that? So they're like very curious. Yeah, yeah, I will teach my father and I will show them how to do this. But now children are so smart, they understand if you use this tactic. They say, yeah, while using this tactic, you are getting your work done and making me labor. They say this tactic, labor. What to do now? It's okay. Hmm. Ritu has asked the question. Please, everyone reply to this question. What will you do? You refer this brother to another counselor who is going to charge him money. If he really wants help, he has to pay money and get better. Yeah. They will never ever treat you as a counselor. They don't trust you. They don't believe you. And they think that you are going to gossip if they reveal something. Yeah. You are the worst person for them to come and tell the truth and about their own emotions. Because you are the sister. You understand? They can never be reveal you things. Plus, most of the people in even whatever your success is, whatever you are doing, whatever education you have, your immediate family will always treat you like my little sister, my little daughter, my little son, my little brother. They will not know that you have that knowledge and tools which other paid counselor may not have. They will never. Nothing can be done in this. So the best is if your someone relative needs help, tell them that, yeah, if you are ready to pay, I can allocate someone. Then you can WhatsApp their number to me and I will allocate. Never share my number to them. I am going to send you invoice of 10,000 rupees per session. That is what is my fees. Yeah. For sharing my number also, I charge the fees. You can share someone else's number to me. If someone doesn't think they are in problem, who are you to create a problem in their life? You are creating the story that no, you have problem. What? What? You are trying to convince them, manipulate them so that you can extort some money out of them or spoil their relations. What is your objective, man? Woman, what do you want? What is your intention? You want to convince them that they are psychotic. They will convince you that you are psychotic. What? You will lose this battle. You cannot win these people. See, someone is a narcissist. Someone has personality issue. Someone has personality disorder. someone has some bipolar disorder, they were going to agree that they have the problem, you know. So they will convince you that you are the problem maker. So narcissist or someone like, yeah. So they hurt you and you try to explain them that, yeah, you have done this wrong. They will convince you you are the wrong and they are the victim. As long as someone, no need to inform, my dear, that you need to leave. You are not a VIP. So you can leave silently. No one cares. Actually. No need to say sorry also. You can join the class anytime. You can leave the class anytime. You can miss as many classes as you want. No problem. Yeah, no one cares. Remember, who are you? If you are a counselor, someone who needs help, they will come to you. Someone who's ready to pay money, they will take your service. Understand? So both the things have to match. They have money and they need help, not satisfactory. They need help and they are ready to pay you. That is the condition which, yeah. Now in this case, they don't want to pay you, plus they don't think they need help. What? Yeah. You're an ophthalmo surgeon. I will tell you a story. So there is an eye surgeon. A fine person visits him and says that I cannot see anything. I'm blind. So this eye surgeon operates on him, a very good surgery and everything, and everything is replaced and everything. So at the end of the surgery, still this person is pretending to be blind. You cannot show light to people who are pretending to be blind. Let them enjoy the darkness. And in human mind, you, as a human mind, you try to romanticize your depression. Okay. Narcissist and all, this is a next different level. At the opposite is depression. So when someone is depressed, they don't want to take help early. You can help someone only either it is a relative or brother or a client, only when they decide to take help. So Mirfat is asking invalidating the clients. Okay. So like client says that, if someone talks to me this way, I feel hurt. You cannot say, no, no, don't feel hurt, because it is absolutely okay for them to say that. Because it is invalidating. A child says you that, I'm scared to go school. And you say, no, no, there is nothing to be afraid. No, don't invalidate a child. You ask, what is the reason you are afraid? What is the issue? Tell me. I will help you. Yeah. Sometimes you invalidate yourself, because of people surrounding you, making you believe you are the complete wrong. So you have some emotion, you have certain needs, or you are suffering, and you try to suppress it. You say, no, no, it's not right, because people are doing it. How many of you have completed one reading of this book? Write on the chat, how's your the book? Those who have completed, please WhatsApp me. I will send you the Amazon link. Please put your 5-star review on the Amazon. Write what did you learn from the book. Do not mention the course on Amazon. Okay, do not mention NSCA on the Amazon. Mention about the book and the author and the writing and the content on Amazon. Yeah, you can search my name on Amazon. You will find, or you WhatsApp me. I will send you the link for putting Amazon review. Please do it now. Yeah, for this there is no time limit. You can do it now. Now there is a question. When can I start taking up clients? When can I start counseling? For that, you need three things. One is the knowledge which you are getting. Okay. Number two is a certification. which you are on the path to do. And number three is clients. Yeah, you need client also. So if you have client, that is good. If you don't have client, you can take my internship. My internship is a lifetime subscription to get the clients, paid clients for lifetime. So lifetime, you don't need to worry where I will bring client, how will I earn money, what should I do if some client puts a bad review or extorts me or blackmails me, because these are psycho clients, or some competitor tries to spoil my name, what should I do? Because my team takes care of your review management also. If some medical legal issue comes, my team takes care of that. Plus, you get to practice on sufficient clients initially, comfortable clients as per your timing, as per your number of hours per week you want, as per your comfort zone, specialty, child, adult, marriage, psychotherapy. And as per your language, I give you the clients for first 12 months. You practice on them sufficiently. 13th month onwards, you start getting paid clients. And that continues for lifetime. Easiest path. Because I have gone through a lot of turbulence while changing my profile career for 2 times actually. So I have created a systematic path for you to follow. Each path is going to come with investment. There is no free lunch. There is a chapter in the book, no free lunch. What is the page number of this chapter? No free lunch. It's like your relative asking you, can you do me free counseling? If you are asking me money, I'm not going to take from you. Yeah. While you are reading the video, whatever QR code is coming, you scan the QR code and make it a playlist. Whenever you are free or traveling, driving, or cooking or something, you can scan you can listen to this. Yeah. This was history taking in general. Now imagine if you have a client who doesn't speak up, either because so anxious or they are depressed or they don't trust you. Assuming this is a paid client and stranger. Relatives are never going to trust you with their problems. They will gossip about you as well, that you are a, and they know that you are also going to gossip about them. So what you need is, for anxious, number one is you have to make them believe you are good, you are the best, you can help them. You have a plan. You have the knowledge. You have the history of helping some people. The second is you can do certain steps to calm them down. So in the book, I have mentioned few steps, which 2 of those I can do it right now with you. So simple breathing exercise, 4 in, 4 out. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4, breathe out. When you breathe in with nose. When you breathe out with nose. When you breathe in, your stomach should come out. When you breathe out, your stomach will go in. So this calms down many people most of the times. This gets them into the flow of talking to you and build a relation. The number 2 you can do is rectangle breathe. So take up any painting or any book. So the long part is breathe in, short part is breathe out. When you are breathing out, you are not emptying the lungs. You are breathing out partially. So you are breathing more oxygen, releasing less carbon dioxide. When you release less carbon dioxide, you are retaining carbon dioxide in lungs. It goes to blood, gets converted into bicarbonate. And that bicarbonate activates your parasympathetic system. You tend to calm down. Okay. So breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Slowly. We will do it. Then you also need to tell the client that whatever you are talking to me, it is going to be between you and me. I will not disclose to others. You can frankly tell me. And I'm not going to judge you because I'm not your relative. I will not invalidate or validate your feelings or emotions. So you can freely tell me. You have paid me money to help you in terms of counseling. Right? Take the most of it. Being silent is not going to. If you reveal me certain things, which questions I'm asking you, the emotional turbulence, trigger factors, emotional trauma, we can work on healing those emotional traumas. We can work on increasing your emotional balance. Now, despite this, there are going to be clients who do not talk. So you work with them if they are paid clients, obviously. Then only you work with them for increasing their emotional bank balance by using psychodynamic methods. Is it cold or I have cold? Cough. Winter has come. In the book, in the history taking chapter, there are multiple videos. So there is a video for history taking for general 11 steps. There is a video of history taking for children, a video for history taking for someone who's reserved and not talking. Make sure you listen to those videos today and tomorrow. Add these videos to the playlist. You don't need to sit and watch. You can just listen using your Bluetooth. Okay. If you don't have a Bluetooth, buy AirPods, swipe the credit card of, you know. Now with AirPod, you need iPhone also. And that makes you feel happy. So money buys happiness. Especially if that money comes from, the second half. Questions, please ask questions. All those who are read one time book, you start second time slowly now. You can still skip the medicine side effects, listen to the recordings, talk to me if you're finished first reading, what is the next step, and write Amazon review. In the Amazon review, do not mention about the course, mention strictly about the book, what you read about. Send me the screenshot of the Amazon review. Out of my paintings, I have just for fun, I have created this notepads. So different paintings, different notepads, this A5 size, pocket size. I don't know why I created this pocket size. So no one uses any nowadays pocket diary because everyone has the phone. So, if you want this, you can WhatsApp me, I will send. Yeah, I will not charge for it. These are for gifts I have created. Yeah. If you want your name to be written, if your date of birth to be written, if something written about it, I can do that also. Whichever painting you want, I can select. You can select actually, you can select. So this is You Are My Galaxy. Then this is Happy Couple. Let me show you the bigger version of it. Happy Couple. Then this is Walk in the Garden. Yeah, there should be you also. Walk in the rain. Tears are getting hidden in the rain. So one time I was crying. I wanted to cry, but not let others see my tears. So I made that painting. It shows that walk in the rain. The rain hides the tears. But even if you are umbrella, if you're tear in your eyes, all the lights and the bulbs will look hazy. Hello. This is happy life. This is also part of this. Yeah. Now, there are some people who are like, I will do this first psychology counseling, then after 6 months, I will think and I will do psychotherapy. Then I will think and I will start taking a plan. They will never do anything in this life. So someone who actually wants to start earning in this field and starts helping others will do simultaneously at least these two things, psychology counseling and psychotherapy. Most of the people, those who are real interested, they go for marriage counseling also. Yeah. And then you take up parallelly, once you finish your one reading, you are eligible to take up my internship. You can talk to me. After completing the internship, you get lifetime paid clients from me. So you don't need to worry where I will bring clients. You can continue your business, your work, your job, or your present comfortable life, whatever it is. Work 10 hours a week. That is sufficient to earn 20,000 to 1 lakh. People are earning with that. So if you want to enroll for psychotherapy, you can WhatsApp me. And if you wish to talk to me, you can WhatsApp me and then talk to me between Monday to Friday, 1 to 5 p.m. After 5, if you have anything, visit your nearest hospital. Thank you, everyone. Have a great time.